morning, boys and girls. It's time for Number Corner. We are in the month of March. March is the third month of the year. Yesterday we were at home. Well, you're always at home for school, but yesterday was a virtual learning day for all of the children, so we didn't do Number Corner yesterday. So, Wednesday, March 3rd. All right, take a look at our clock. Our clock is pointing to the 1, the hour hand is pointing to the 1, the minute hand is pointing to the 12, which means it's an o'clock. So our clock today for March 3rd reads 1 o'clock. So let's write that on our chart. And then we'll go through what type of clock it is, and it is an analog clock. And the time we said was 1 o'clock. And so how much time has passed since the initial time of 12 o'clock? Well, we went from 12 to 12:30, which was 30 minutes. And then from 12:30 to 1 o'clock is 30 more minutes. So from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock is 60 minutes or 1 hour. Okay, that's the same thing. 60 minutes is the same as 1 hour. Well, let's see what today, Thursday, March 4th, looks like. Okay, Thursday, March 4th. Now take a look at our clock. The hour hand is pointing to the 2. So the 2 tells us that the hour is 2 and the minute is on the 12, which means o'clock. So this is 2 o'clock. And we have another analog clock. So 3-4, March 4th, we have an analog clock and the time is 2 o'clock. So from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock is 2 hours. 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So 2 hours have passed since our first time right here, the 12 o'clock. That was our first time. All right. So let's spin our spinner and collect dimes, nickels, and pennies for yesterday and today. So yesterday, if we spin the spinner, landed on 2 dimes. Well, how much are dimes worth? 10 cents. So we're gonna add 10, 20 to week 1. 10, 20. And then we will just cross it off on our graph here. So 2 more dimes for yesterday. So far we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50 cents. Well, let's spin for today, Thursday. We landed on 1 dime and 1 nickel. Well, we know 1 dime is worth 10 cents. 1 nickel is worth 5 cents. So 10 plus 5 more equals 15. So let's cross off a dime and a nickel. So now let's count how much money we have. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. 65 cents for week 1. And since we don't have school tomorrow, that's what we will end week 1 with. Week 1 will have 65 cents. So we'll just stick that up here, 65 cents. Okay, so let's add for a day in school yesterday and a day in school today. And let's see how many days we've been in school. All right, so we have our group of 100, and we have 110 sticks, so 100, 110, 111, 112, 113. We've been in school for 113 days. One group of 100, one group of 10, and 3 ones. So we could write 100 plus 10 plus 3. We could write 100 plus 13. And we could write 100 plus 10 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So many different ways that we could make 113. Today is March 4th, 2021. So your digital date is 3-4-21.